Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hello, hello. You know, Margie, I just got a notice that said I can do a managing moderator, so I am not sure. Oh, no, you're already a managing moderator. Okay, never mind. We're good. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I just got noticed is like, did you know your moderators can be managing moderators and you're already my manager? Yeah, you are. Crazy. Hello. Welcome in. Hello, Tammy, Jen. Hello, Katie. Hello, Majestic. Once again, as always, I'm reminding you all, you must be 18 or over to be in here. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Kathy. Good to see you, Letty. Always nice to see you, Katie Bug. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Well, hello, Miss Jenny Christine. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Chris. Hello, Tracy. Hi, everybody. For those of you who missed it, hello, Jess. Hello, hello. Jess was by herself for the longest time on TikTok, and then Ashton showed up. Hello, Chrissa. It was two good sessions on TikTok. The loved ones came through just loud and clear. Loud and clear. That was fun. So welcome in, everybody. If you are new, hello, Vicki. I am doing good. I am. I'm almost done. Well, I'm pretty much done packing. Just 20 months. The move is going really well. I'm just cleaning the stove and microwave today. I'm all boxed up and ready to go except for last minute things. And the movers will be here Friday morning. And from what I understand, I'm not allowed to talk to him. He's just in and out. He's like, don't talk to me. I got things to do. And then we're going to head down the mountain and start my new adventure. So, a little bit bittersweet because I had to say goodbye to some friends here. But you know what? Once friends, always friends, right? Hello, Kevin. How are you? You went to Target, Dutch Brothers, Wendy's, Einstein Brothers. Wow, you are a busy lady. So welcome in. Yeah. So it's interesting because when I called the apartments and I'm like, I haven't been in an apartment since the kids were in school. Ever since I bought my house in 2000, I'm like, oh my gosh, but I'm excited to go back. Exactly. I will still come up and visit. And so I went to say goodbye to my oncologist today, and that was bittersweet, but he's going to find me a good one down in the valley. So there are some new adventures coming for me. So I'm excited. And I can't wait to see the grandbabies. So, I mean, Xander's already saying, I want to go to grandma's house. Well, grandma's not there yet. I've been up here 5 years. Everybody I've had YouTube a long time. I didn't go live a lot on YouTube. My 5-year anniversary with TikTok will be this Thanksgiving. 5 years. I will probably do some kind of a 5-year celebration or something. So welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I hope you're all doing well. It's nice of you to pop in. And thank you, Margie. Margie did a post on Evolve. letting y'all know that I was going live. That was very kind of her to do that. Anyway, so for those of you that are new, my name is Pam Sears. I am a professional psychic medium. I do bring forward validating evidence from your loved ones who have crossed over to the other side. Whenever I go on to any of my social media, I never charge when I go live. I made a promise to God that I would give back in service, so that's what I do, okay? Are we going to do mediumship tonight? Hello, Tish. Maybe. Spirit is always in charge, always. Yeah, the time change is interesting. So, we'll just have to, like right now, I believe it's 6 o'clock here in Arizona. I believe it is 7 o'clock Central and 8 o'clock Pacific, I believe. So anyway, when I go live on Evolve, I'll have to make sure that we got the time right, because I think it was still saying 9 p.m. and it should be saying 8 p.m. Anyway, so you're Central. Okay. Yeah, the time change. We in Arizona, other than the Navajo Nation, we do not do daylight savings time. Yep, it's 8 p.m. Yep. So, welcome in, everybody. I'm going to clear the energy in just a moment. I'm going to pull a couple of collective cards. I want to remind everybody I opened up 2 spots this week. Well, it would have to be by Thursday morning, because that's when I have to shut everything down, finish the last minute packing. I'll still have my phone, but hello, Scarlett, welcome in. I'll still have my phone and I can use it, but I won't have like Wi-Fi for the computer or anything like that, because I have to send my modem back. What's one nice thing is when I called the apartments and said, hey, I need to run into the office, get my keys so I can get in. And they said, you don't need your keys. It's a smart, it's smart technology. They're going to give me an app. Well, they'll give me a code. I just put the code in and get in, and I'll have an app that I can manage everything from the app. Temperature, lights, etc. You have the Christmas tree up. How cool is that? So I want to remind everyone, if any of you are in need of healing energy, all you have to do is claim it, because I always call upon the universal healing energy to flood the live, okay? All you have to do is claim it. I claim it. You got your Christmas tree up too? I'm waiting for my grandson, Xander, to say, Grandma, you need a Christmas tree. I haven't put up a Christmas tree since the boys moved out. I just threw away the one that we had for like 30 years and never got another one. So welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. You never took it down, Jess. How cool is that? They must be playing ball again outside. I am going to clear the energy. I want to remind everybody, I don't know, TikTok has not been very nice when I'm trying to promote my books. Getting notices saying your live is restricted because you're trying to sell something on here. Give me a break. Your grandson didn't celebrate Halloween and put up the Christmas decorations instead. Woo! All right, so here's my first children's book, No No Nap. I wrote it for my grandson, Xander. He's in timeout because he threw a temper tantrum. But while he's in timeout, look, his spirit guides show up. They show up to help him understand why naps are important and how to say sorry to mom and dad. And in the back of the book, there is a page dedicated to parents. These are all on Amazon. Whispers of the White Dove is my inspirational poetry. Heart of the White Dove. And if any of you have any of the books and you haven't left a review on Amazon, would you please and thank you. So Heart of the White Dove is there's some hospice stories because I was a hospice worker. There's the cancer journey. I don't claim it. I call it the. Some spiritual short stories that were downloaded to me and a few poems. So go to Amazon, check it out. Okay. My son left his daughter told him she wouldn't be able to give him presents without it. That is so funny. Funny, funny, funny. All right, so we're going to clear the energy, and I am going to pull a couple of collective cards. Let me get a swig of my water. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. And if any of you are new, give us a wave. Give us a wave and tell us how you found us. I have the best, I hate to use the word moderators because they're soul family, but they are moderators / soul family. So I have the best family ever. All right. I also remind you that you may feel this somewhere in the body, okay? Some of you may feel it, some of you may not, okay? And I also want to know where everyone is from. Welcome in, welcome in. I am, for the next 4 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, tomorrow it'll be 3 days, down to 3 days. I will be in Northern Arizona. And then I had a feeling you were going to hide that person. So, here we go. I'm in Northern Arizona, soon to be back in the valley. I don't like that tone. There we go. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I've been feeling it in my heart area because I've been doing a lot of heart healing. Welcome in, everybody. Let's pull a couple of collective cards, okay? I don't know what knowledge I have tonight. And that's okay, Letty. You don't always have to feel it anywhere. All right, so from the Oracle of the Fairies, I probably will not be on here on Thursday. I have to pack up the modem. It's possible. I mean, I always use Wi-Fi when I'm on here, but I don't have the best coverage without it here, but I might. But more than likely, there's probably not going to be a Thursday. Besides, I'll probably be busy last minute loading up my car of stuff. And all right, so here's the first card. There we go. And from the Sacred Forest Oracle, we're going to pull a second card. I thought that was her name was Scarlet. All right, second card, and this is collective. If it doesn't resonate with y'all, don't worry about it, okay? They don't have to. I just love pulling 2 collective cards every time I go on social media. All right. Excuse me, guys. Oh, the allergies and the dust from me packing and stuff. You don't realize how dusty it is until you start packing, right? All right. The first one that I pulled, temptation. Thank you, guys. Temptation. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever its guise. Welcome in, everybody. So, I'm not giving up my chocolate. I'm tempted to always eat my dark chocolate. I'm not giving that up. But it's talking about, maybe we're in denial of something that's not healthy for us. Ooh. And take time for stillness. If we're in denial about something and we take some time to be still, it says here, the reflecting pull, stillness. Take that time and be still. So there are the two cards. How many new people are in here tonight? Can you give us all a wave? Oh, it's Valerie from Evolve. We've got some Evolve members in here tonight. We certainly do. All right, Evolve members, give a wave. Yeah, you guys, if you could get up here and hit the thumbs up, it helps the algorithm. So Evolve, now for those of you who don't know what Evolve is, John Edward, psychic medium, he has his own platform called Evolve Plus TV. And we're called Evolve. It's called Evolve. So there are several of us that are members there, and I'm one of his verified creators. So welcome to also beautiful Evolve people. Oh, I love Rice Krispie treats. Thank you, Jess. EvolvePlus.tv. Gosh, I'm like, hope I don't have to go get a cough drop. I might have to. So you can do evolveplus.tv or evolveplustv.com on your desktop. Okay, that's where I think you might get a discount. There's a 7-day trial to see if it's something that you want to be a part of. Okay. You guys, I'm going to need to go get a cough drop. I'll be right back. You know how you have those allergies and that tickle throat? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome. Welcome. What are you guys talking about? Who's there? What are you talking about? What am I missing? Oh, knock, knock. Gotcha. All right. Jenny's just being funny. I'm going to do a mediumship demonstration. You're all a blessing to me. You're all a blessing. Sometimes I'll go direct, and sometimes I will go indirect. Gotcha. Okay. I'm going to go direct tonight here. I feel like going direct. Direct means Spirit's going to illuminate somebody to me, okay? And I know this woman just made fun of me on her channel saying, oh, how stupid. Nobody gets illuminated. It's been that way for years. Hello. That's how Spirit shows me. Do not ever put any personal details in the chat, please. Scammers are watching and they want to take advantage of you, all right? Don't ever, and including if you want to have a private session with me, please do not put any personal details in the email. That's right. Who cares what others say? That's right. All right. It was like, been doing this for years. Hello. I want you all to put the relationship of who you want to connect with. Spirit will show me. Okay. Just the relationship, no other details. And to remind you guys, I have 2 openings. That means you're going to have, well, first come, first serve. It's going to have to be done boom, boom, boom. I'm not doing any sessions, I don't think, on Thursday. I'm finishing packing up the car and getting ready for the movers. Kevin May. Kevin May. Kevin, I just want to see the word consent, and just, I'm sure you're over 18, but just validate that. I don't ever give readings to minors on social media. In private with families and such, yes, but I don't do it socially on social media. So Kevin, you said mom, is that correct? So everybody else, oh, he consented. Okay, I didn't see it. I've been missing some of those comments. So only moderators and Kevin right now. It blocked his comment. Wow. Oh, we don't want any problems. We don't want any problems. Okay. Okay, Kevin. It's weird. I don't know what's been going on lately. Maybe they're having some different things happening. I don't know. So, Kevin, you said mom. I want to let you know that I have a mom energy here, and I kind of feel like I'm feeling something here in the chest area. Now, this would either be heart or lungs. Would you understand that? Yes. Hang on a minute. My glasses are getting weird. Okay. So now, how do you connect to the number 11? Your son's birth month. Thank you. Okay. There's also a 7 or the month of July. Number 7 or the month of July. Seventh of a month, birthday, anniversary, crossing over. Somebody might have just turned 7. Somebody's been gone 7 years, 7 months. Granddaughter's age. Thank you. There's also the number 2 or the month of February. Number 2 or the month of February. That could also be 2 children. And there's also an H name. Now, when they give me names, this could be somebody that's crossed over or somebody on Earth, okay? Welcome in, everybody. Just hold your comments. Just hold those comments. I'm trying to relay a message here to Kevin. And if you aren't sure about the 2 or the February, I'm trying to see all comments. Your granddaughter's name starts with an H. Thank you. I didn't see anything about the February or the number 2, and that's okay. Okay. February is son's birth month. Okay, so mom's coming through and bringing these validations to you. What is the letter T for you? She's also given me a T name. And some of you pay attention. Some of your own loved ones may pop into the energy and give a hello, give you details. Your wife's name starts with a T. Okay, perfect. She's talking about a road trip. A cross-country road trip. Cross-country road trip. This could be a memory with your mom. This could be something that's just happened on Earth, or something's coming up in regards to a cross-country road trip. Planned hunting trip. Would that have been a kind of a long distance though? Because it seemed like it was cross country, but that might be, I'm misinterpreting, meaning cross country. So you have a planned hunting trip? Okay. There's a May connection or the number 5. A May connection or the number 5. Your birthday month. Okay. Now, is the hunting trip still coming up? The reason I want to ask is if that is just, you just planned it and it's coming up, that means mom is aware of that, meaning they watch what happens on Earth, okay? It would be called a current event, which we all love. Yes. Okay. Mom's around pretty strong. She's also showing me a rose. So either there's something about roses, somebody's name is Rose. Somebody might have been a gardener. Thank you all for holding your comments. I'm going to pull some cards by age groups when we're done here. My dad planted her roses. Thank you. All right. Perfect validation. Okay. Let me see what else. I know these are just little mini demonstrations. Your mom wanted, oh, happy anniversary. Whose anniversary is right now? Mom says anniversary. This could be wedding anniversary. This could be a crossing over anniversary. She's talking about the anniversary. Or somebody's wedding anniversary that's still on earth. And that would be something that's coming up fairly soon, or it just happened. She didn't say birthday, she said anniversary, so I wasn't really sure. Excuse me, guys. Oh, the dust and the allergies. And if you aren't sure, write it down, Kevin, okay? Sister's coming up. Okay, Mom wanted to acknowledge that. Thank you, guys. So Kevin, I hope this brought you some comfort that Mom showed up. I hope it helped you. I want to thank your mom for popping in. I want to thank your guides and angels. I want to thank my guides and angels. Thank you, guys. Chat is open. Y'all can communicate now. Yes. And I want to thank you, Kevin, for your good. You're welcome. How many members are here? Because we want to get extra cards for members. Those who are monthly members get extra card pulls. And members, I'm going to make it up to you. I was supposed to have done a members only this coming weekend, but I'm moving. And so I'll make it up to you. We'll figure out a way to make it up to you when we have a members only live, okay? Well, we might end up having maybe 2 in a month. I'll make it up to you. Well, hello, Miss Star Bear. I'll find a way to make it up to you, beautiful members, okay? You've always been ever so supportive of me. So I am going to pull, I am, Star Bear, I'm going down the mountain and I will be moving on Friday. Can you imagine? Whew. Okay, now I'm going to pull 4 cards by age groups, and then we're going to pull cards for members. These are going to be by age groups. If you connect to a card that is not your age group, let me know, okay? I mean, not let me know. Take it. Sometimes I've connected to more than one card. All right, so 18 to 30, this is your card, all right? 18, don't overdo it. Long past that, Letty. That ship has sailed. Defeat doubt. Defeat doubt, rout the critic in the dark. Defeat doubt, rout the critic in the dark. Okay. 31 to 50. Let's see what we got. 31 to 50. This is your card. Soulmate. Embrace a deeper relationship. Now, soulmate could be a romantic partner. Soulmate could be a very close friend. Soulmate could also be having a deeper relationship with your higher self. That's how I see it, with my higher self. That's how I see it. All right. 51. Oh, wait. 51 to 70. Here we go. I'm all out of allergy meds. I'll have to go get some tomorrow. I think when I get down in the valley, my allergies are going to get better. I think it's the junipers up here. All right, 51 to 70. Stay in the flow. Stay in the flow. Exult in the rhythm of life. Exult in the rhythm of life. It's just insane. All right, last card. I'm in this old group. 71, that's me. All the way up to the oldest living person on earth, who is Ethel Caterham from the UK. Let's see what we got. Resolve the conflict. Pay deeper attention to differing opinions. Resolve the conflict. Interesting. I don't feel one at the moment, but chat is giving you hell. Really? Jess, you're always getting picked on. That's not cool. Resolve the conflict. Pay deeper attention to differing opinions. I don't know how that relates to me, but I'll be open. I'll stay open to it. Interesting. All right. Members, I'm going to use my very own deck. Members, I'm going to use my very own Heart Rock Oracle cards. Yeah, chat, be nice now. Be nice to Jess. Be nice to her. Resolve the conflict. Chat, be nice to Jess, please. All right, Chris, I'm going to be using my own cards. Chris, we're starting with you. Here we go. All right. Chris, thank you, Tracy. Truth. Truth. Walk your talk and speak your truth. Walk your talk and speak your truth. Okay. Katie. 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 You got the truth card as well. Interesting. Walk your talk and speak your truth. Thank you, Chris. Walk your talk and speak your truth. Interesting. All right, Tish. Tish. Shine. Shine. Dare to be different and let yourself stand out. Let yourself shine. All right, Martha, here we go. Martha. Martha. Retreat. Retreat. Go within and spend some quiet time. Well, then you must be psychic, Katie Bug. Retreat. Go within and spend some quiet time. All right, Letty, here we go. Calm. Calm, lady. Letty, stay calm even in the midst of chaos. Stay calm even in the midst of chaos. Okay. Valerie, here we go. Valerie. Transformation. Transformation. Changes are coming. Valerie, changes are coming. Get ready. Star Bear, good to see you tonight. All right, Star Bear, here we go. Retreat. You also have the retreat. Go within and spend quiet time. Go within and spend quiet time. All right. Kathy, here we go. Kathy. Generational healing. Generational, you're welcome. When you do your healing, it helps break the cycle of those who went before and after us, which is true. If we're doing generational healing, we're helping those that went before us and those that are going to come. So it's a choice about generational healing. All right, Tracy, here we go. Tracy. We got a theme going tonight. Retreat. Tracy, you got the retreat card. Go within and spend some quiet time. Go within and spend some quiet time. All right, next. Jeff. Here we go. Motivation. Motivation. You are being given support to follow your dreams. You're being given support to follow your dreams. Okay. You have dreams. You better believe it. You're being given support. All right, Margie, here we go. Margie. You and Jess are on the same page lately. You got the motivation. You're being given support to follow your dreams. You two have been twinning lately. You two have been twinning lately. Right, is there anyone that popped in that didn't get a card? Okay, Ashley just came in. Okay. I'll pull a card for Ashley. Love. Remember that you are loved. Remember. All right, anybody else come in? No? I guess I'll pull one for me, huh? Generational healing. We've got a few things going on tonight. When you do your healing, it helps break the cycle of those who went before us and after us. I'll take it. I'll take it. Guys, I'm really getting a bad tickle in my throat. Let's see how long my throat can last. Does anyone have any spiritual questions? Any Q&A? Anybody have a question they want to know an answer to? I'm not talking psychic or... Yes, I got you. Spirit's talking to me. Any Q&A tonight? Do you believe the veil is thinner on Halloween or other portals? No. No. I do not buy into the fact that during Halloween that the veil is thinner and we can communicate with the dead, which they're not dead. No, I don't buy that. We can communicate with them at all times. The veil is the veil. The veil is the veil. Are you taking time off on Thursday? Yeah, that'll be my last day here. So I want to finish things up. I probably won't be on Thursday. If I might surprise everybody, but everything's going to be like locked up then. I won't have my background. I won't. Let's see. Is this your last YouTube before the move? Yes. Yes. How do you grow spiritually without trying too hard? You know, I always tell people, take a deep, I don't know, Margie, maybe, possibly, maybe. Like not letting it turn into a set of to-dos. It's about having faith. Sometimes we just need to get out of our own way, go out in nature, enjoy the water, enjoy the trees, and just be. No demands, no expectations, just be. Just be. I mean, sometimes, like we are spiritual beings, okay, but we're also having a human experience. And so I'm not saying walk away from spirituality. What I'm saying is go take a break and just sit in nature and just be. Katie, somebody asked me that on TikTok earlier. I'm someone who can predict people's deaths who are close to me. My timings have always been on time. Why do some of us have that sensation feeling? I do not know why some people seem to know that. I have my best friend would dream of someone and then the next day they would pass. That is a good question that I can't answer because technically, in all reality, we don't know when somebody's demise, I don't want to use that word, crossing over. I always tell people, I don't ever, I'm not told that. I don't want to know that. It's one of those things like my best friend's family would just freak out when she would say, oh, I dreamt of Aunt so-and-so. And then they would freak out because then it happened. So I can't answer that question. It's a good question, but I don't know why that is. Because I'm adamant about, nobody can predict death. You've had several dreams like that, Tracy. I mean, I don't know. Perhaps you are, perhaps you are tuned in to that universal energy. Okay, maybe there's something happens and you're tuned into that, knowing all for a short period of time. Thank you. I'm not going to, it's too dark to drive to get some allergy pills. I don't have any more. So, and maybe you're tuned in like the animals are. That could very well be. I do believe that there is a tuning in of some kind, whether we have dreams. I mean, my best friend was tuned in, there's no doubt, but she didn't want that and she didn't ask for it. And, she would try to block it. But, when you're sleeping and you have those dreams, you just have no idea. That I wish I could answer that for you, Katie, because I don't know. I really don't know. But it's a good question. Somebody asked me that on TikTok earlier. When people say, do you know when somebody's going to die? I said, nope, that's not my business. And nobody knows but the other side. So maybe there is this tuning in a particular frequency of the other side, whether it be dreams or whether you be awake. Oh, I know. I found out about Diane Ladd. How sad is that? So, Tracy, maybe you and Katie got this. You're tuned into something. You're tuned into something. Can someone who has passed see our future? Yes. Yes, they can. Now, they don't give me that. I know that my guides know I have boundaries, and I don't want to know the future and tell somebody the future because we have lessons to learn. And if we know what's coming, we might skip a very important step. But sometimes they will pop in and they will say, I've got the baby, I've got the baby. And so nobody's lost a baby. And then shortly thereafter, somebody ends up getting pregnant. So yes, they can see future, but they also know what they can and probably shouldn't share. Does that make sense? Yes. When we get to the other side, we're connected to the past. We're connected to the current moment, the present, and the future. I think that all of us, you hear a voice in your head that says so and so is gone. I think that we are all born tuned in to a degree. We're all born tuned in. Okay? There's something we're all born psychic. We really are all born psychic. Now, I'll give you an example. When things happen to me, sometimes it's really current. Like I was with my niece and her husband, and we were in California, and we were walking towards the beach, and there was some shops coming up. And I said to her, I wonder if there's a Mai Tai bar here. And she looked at me, she goes, Mai Tai? Where did that come from? And I said, I have no idea. So we walked up and we turned the corner, and there it was, Mai Tai bar. Why that got given to me like a few minutes before, I don't know. With me, it's a few minutes before and then it happened. So I don't know. It's crazy. So, there's magic and mystical and spiritual things everywhere, everywhere. And even though we're all born psychic, we're not all born to do the work. You think it's to give gentle nudges along our path? Yeah, I think so. My mom once saw me in the operating room. I'm disabled and I had a lot of operations, and my parents were not there. She must have known. Really? She must have known. Now, I was born, to do this professionally. I wasn't born to be a singer professionally. I do like to sing. It doesn't mean that I'm very good at it, but I wasn't born to do it professionally. I have a difficult time understanding the difference between a psychic and a medium. If someone who is crossed can see the future, how is that different than being psychic? Hope that makes sense. Well, let me tell you this. All mediums are also psychics, but not all psychics are mediums. Mediums are those who absolutely tune in and bring forward a loved one who has crossed over. That's a medium. A psychic, on the other hand, is tuning into the energy of your life at this point in time. Okay? That's psychic. So psychic, I'm going to tune into your energy. I'm going to help you give guidance. Your spirit guides are going to pop in. They're going to help you with guidance on your journey. So it's tuning into the energy of you, not bringing forward a loved one. But that doesn't mean, loved ones can see the future. So is that psychic? Well, when we get to the other side, we're all freaking beautiful human beings that can transcend all time. We get over to the other side and we transcend all time. And, technically speaking, we should be able to tune into future ourselves because we're capable of it. It's in our DNA. It's in our essence. It's our higher self knows. Our higher self knows. I hope that helped, Tracy. Oh, that's cool, Margie. See, we're all psychic. We're all psychic. Now, my sessions, most of the time, they are mediumship, but a lot of people want part of it mediumship and part of it psychic. I always pull cards during my private sessions, and I'll do a little bit of psychic towards the end. There is free will that changes things. However, there are certain things that from what I understand, spouses, children, careers, these are predetermined things. Predetermined things. And where we're going to live. I've lived, Yuma, Phoenix, up north here. Now I'm going back down into the Phoenix, not in Phoenix, on the outskirts. And it's and when it's time to make that change, the soul knows. The soul knows. Now, do we still have free will? We certainly do have free will. But I don't know what possessed me. I mean, I thought to myself when I was marrying my second husband, I don't want to do this. I don't really want to. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I don't think I like him. It was really weird. But yet I knew that I needed to get married. I know it was crazy. Well, having the two boys, we were meant to bring the children through. He was meant to be the kind of mean person that he was to push me in the direction that I was supposed to go. So there was a part of me that was like, I don't want to do this, but I know that I'm supposed to do this. Does that make sense to anybody? Kind of interesting. Y'all, I'm probably not going to do another. You guys have really good questions tonight. Does anyone else have a question? I am going to pull us all a final card. I'm tuning in, and Spirit had earlier said, you're done for the night. You read both of Fern's books on Kindle? I have not. I need to get her books. I do need to get her books, but I don't have Kindle, but I'll have to get the actual book. So everybody, here we go. I'm going to pull us all a final card. I don't know if I'll be back Wednesday or not. It really kind of all depends. Do we know before we choose to come here that we will experience a certain loss and agree to that before coming here? Yes, Joanne. I firmly believe that. Yes, I do. Yes. Journey of Souls by Dr. Michael Newton. Yes, Jess, thank you for that. Fabulous. You can even listen to it or read it here on YouTube. Dr. Michael Newton, Journey of Souls. He's got quite a few books. All right, so family, here's our final message. And remember, not only be kind to others, but include yourself in the kindness. Family, love and connection, home, roots, origins. Okay? Love and connection, home, roots, origins. So it's talking about focusing on family, and family doesn't have to be blood family. It can be other. So anyway, everybody, it's been a wonderful night. Thank you for being here. I don't know if I'll hop on again before the move. Maybe, I don't know. And I want to thank each and every one of you for always being that supportive person. I want to thank all my beautiful moderators. I love doing what I do. And I love bringing people comfort. And I want you guys to remember, not only be kind to others, but include yourself in that kindness. Okay? If I don't see you here, I hope to see you when I get moved that Monday. I'm moving Friday. So I don't know how well I'll be getting my media room set up, but we'll figure it out. Okay? It may not be the background yet. I may not be totally situated, but okay? Y'all, be good to yourselves, please. Okay? Good night.